please welcome to the stage 2023 Right Livelihood Laureate, Phyllis Omido, everyone. The one and only. The stage is yours.
One day in 2012, after I was arrested for assembling the Unohuru community to protest against pollution in their community, my 4-year-old son asked me, "Mama, are you a bad person?" I answered, "No, son." It was my concern for his health that had led me down this path. This is over a decade ago. He was hospitalized as a baby, and it turned out that my exposure to heavy toxic metals at my job was poisoning him. I'm deeply grateful that he's here today. I hope he now knows that it's never a bad thing to fight for what is right. When a state-licensed smelter opened its doors in Unohuru settlement with over 3,000 residents, the community began falling sick with respiratory illnesses. The children's skin would peel off because of the acid rain that was falling on their playground. Pregnant women miscarried, and many faced impotency problems. Many people still suffer today from kidney failure, and countless have died. This is what happens when we compromise on the right to a clean and healthy environment. In 2014, we shut down 17 smelters that had been operating in Kenya once lead export was banned. However, our victory is not complete. Our legal team from my organization, Center for Justice, Governance and Environmental Action, and the lead poisoning victims have been fighting in court since 2016. In 2020, we received a landmark ruling that our fundamental rights had been violated. The victims were also awarded monetary compensation and environmental cleanup. However, the judgment has been viciously attacked within and outside the corridors of power in Kenya. Ironically, those entrusted with protecting Kenyans' rights are the ones fighting to stop us. We are currently at the Supreme Court of Kenya, hoping for a ruling that recognizes the importance of environmental justice and that finds even the most vulnerable deserving of justice. Being an environmental activist is a lifetime commitment that requires resilience and a strong support system. In times of adversity, we lean on those who share the same struggle with us. This is why it's so important to be part of the Right Livelihood Laureates family. In 2012, not only was I arrested, but I was faced by a brutal attack by armed men outside my house because of my activism. This is the reality of thousands of land and environment defenders globally. My dear friend Bata Caceres is among those that have been killed for their work. We live at a time when profits outweigh reason, when opposing profits for the sake of our children's future is criminalized, when governments and corporations align against defenseless defenders. Many countries have not affirmed the right to a clean and healthy environment in their constitutions. I can't imagine how much harder it would have been for us in Kenya if Kenya did not recognize the right to a clean and healthy environment. The UN has now finally recognized the right to a clean and healthy environment, and hopefully every government on earth follows suit. Yet it doesn't end. Yet, it doesn't end at recognizing the right to a clean and healthy environment, but actualizing it for all people of the planet, and especially the most vulnerable. This award recognizes all defenders of our planet globally. It is a call to action for their resourcing and protection at this time of planetary distress. I dedicate this award to the Uyombo community in Kenya that is fighting to protect their lives and their environment from the government's plans for a nuclear reactor in their home. My sincere gratitude to the members of the IROG network and the Kana network in Kenya, my dear sisters in the struggle, Ika Langele and Rachel Mwakali. This is for you. Asanteni sana.
People over profit. Thank you so much, Phyllis Omido. Thank you. Right Livelihood has its main office here. You're coming back. I'm so happy about that. Thank you. Phyllis, I interviewed you the other day, and you expressed that it took some time for you to really accept the claim that you're an environmental activist. Why was that?
When I began my work, I did not identify as an environmental activist because I was just a mother and a concerned citizen trying to inform the duty bearers that something was critically wrong and it needed to be corrected. It is until when I was arrested, forced to sleep in the jail, and then arraigned in court, charged with inciting violence and illegal gathering. And when the Uhuru community followed me, slept outside the courts, slept outside the police cell, walked almost an hour to get to court, to be there to support me. That is when I accepted my role as a land and environment defender.
And we are so thankful to you for being that and doing that greatly. Immense change for everyone in regards to this. I also want to ask you, if we have time, having done all these things, accomplished these changes, what is your current focus going forward?
My focus is on mentoring the younger generation. I continue my work in Kenya, working with communities, ensuring that their right to a clean and healthy environment is upheld and protected. But I feel that this struggle really is for future generations, and therefore my role...
Future generations coming up on stage, I love that.
And therefore my role is now to mentor the future generations.
Thank you for your dedication and work for your community and all communities. Phyllis Omido, 2023 Right Livelihood Laureate.